and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a video that I am so excited for. This isn't an apartment tour, but instead we are looking at a photo studio. This is Courtney.
Hi guys.
And Courtney is the owner and founder of Studio Sunset Chicago, which is a photo studio here in Pilsen. And it is truly one of my favorite places in all of Chicago. It is so freaking beautiful.
Thank you so much. You're too sweet.
Courtney, do you want to just tell them a little bit about yourself and why you opened a photo studio?
Yeah, of course. So I've been in Chicago for the past 6 years. I've always been into interior design, Pinterest, your total Instagram aesthetic girly. And I was really inspired by a lot of the Instagram influencers I follow in Australia, Atlanta, LA. And I saw some people were kind of doing this in those locations. So I wanted to take my own spin on it and bring something like this to Chicago.
I think this is the coolest thing ever because Courtney is like your quintessential Pinterest girl. Everything you do is so aesthetic. Like the way you carry yourself is just so like classy and cool, calm and collected. And it goes to show through your entire interior design. And the fact that you've curated such a beautiful space like this, I am deeply obsessed. I was telling someone earlier, you've never been flustered a day in your life. I think I am like the epitome of like a flustered girl all the time. And I just look at you and I'm like, wow, it must be cool to be that cool.
She's lying. I'm not that cool.
You're lying. Anyways, I'm so excited to show this off. Her space is available to rent if you're a content creator or photographer. And so we will discuss that a little bit more at the end. But Courtney, why don't you show us around?
All right, guys, let's do it. Hey guys, welcome to Studio Sunset Chicago. Let me show you around. One of my favorite things that made me fall in love with this space is the amazing windows. There are 4 massive windows. They're vintage. They have amazing architecture on the outside. They're probably 10 to 12 feet tall. And then you just have this massive white box with 16-foot ceilings. When you walk in, it just has this amazing energy. And I only saw one place. It was this place. And I signed that day. So I'm totally in love with it, if you can't tell.
These windows, I am absolutely obsessed with. It's such a big, open, beautiful, bright space that it makes it such a beautiful backdrop for any photos. We've done tons of photos here and I love it, in case you couldn't tell. One of the things I was asking you is, so does it get really cold because the windows are so big and with it being a vintage building?
So it does, but we actually have these amazing vintage radiators that this building property management has done an amazing job of restoring. So in the winter time, it's like toasty in here. It's just so cozy and I love it. It's actually one of my favorite things about the wintertime shooting.
And then into this kind of space. So this is a space that we use a lot for group photos because this couch is so big. So do you want to talk us a little bit through this?
Of course. So we have these amazing windows, and I think what you guys can't tell is how big the actual space is. From this column to the windows, it's probably 20 feet. So I needed a huge piece. I've always loved an amazing sectional. This piece was actually inspired by Elsa Hosk. She's a supermodel. She has this amazing vintage Soho loft and she has a massive couch just like this. So I wanted to be like Elska and I bought this.
Where did you get it from?
This is actually from Castlery. So this is a fun one, and if you ever want to make it bigger, you can add additional pieces, which I thought was kind of cool.
Off of the space, you have these really cool faux olive trees. Where did you get those?
So funny enough, those are actually from Wayfair. You can get them in a bunch of heights. You put them in a big vase, and then you just add a couple filler, and they look like real trees.
I love that because it's created a really great space for group photos while still having something of interest to have on the side with the olive trees. We have fit so many people on this couch. All right, moving on this way?
Yeah. All right, this is my second favorite vignette. This was the original first couch that I ever bought for the studio. If you'll notice, everything in the studio is very soft lines. I don't like anything angular. So this soft curve is really beautiful, kind of the soft edges as well. This is a white boucle fabric. This is probably the piece that I get asked about and DM'd about the most. This couch is from All Modern. You can find it on Wayfair or their website. This is actually the sister chair as well. And then we paired it once again with the olive trees, a nice bright white rug, and it's just like super soft, super airy. It makes me feel like I'm in a cloud. Now we're moving on to the third vignette. This is the bedroom inspired area. As you know, everyone's doing a lot of lifestyle content, so I wanted there to kind of be like a softer space where people could shoot more lifestyle if they didn't want more of the living room feel. Once again, you'll see the soft arches. I love the stripes. This bed is once again from Wayfair. All of the bedding is actually from Casa Luna at Target, which has become one of my favorite brands. Super cheap and affordable, but really good quality. And I think probably my favorite piece of this corner would actually be the lamp. It's from West Elm. When you turn it on, it's kind of like this soft mushroom glow. And it just really does feel like a bedroom. So I love seeing when people shoot in here.
Two things about this. Number one, the fact that there's a bed in here, I literally want to move in, but there's no bathroom and there's no kitchen. So like the logistics of that gets a little bit tough, but like I can make it work. We can figure it out. But number two, I love that you have a bed space because as a content creator, your spaces are all very beautiful, but sometimes you do need a bedroom space for certain content when you're doing pajamas or nighttime gummies or things like that. So the fact that you have this, it kind of is like all encompassing and someone could come here and shoot a variety of content.
And that's the exact idea. So thank you. So because the space is so big and we do host a lot of big shoots in here, I wanted a staging area that could also be used as a co-working space. I have this beautiful table. This was originally from Pier 1, and then the chairs are from Target. This is great if you're getting your hair and makeup done. We have a clothes rack, we have a steamer, and it's just a fun place to honestly hang out and do emails whenever the studio isn't booked.
It's also nice because for her studio, she has tons of like iPhone tripods and a ring light and the steamer, a speaker. You have Wi-Fi here. And so when we've hosted shoots here, it's been great. This table is literally covered in both makeup and iced lattes. And then she has everything else for us to be able to kind of just come and take over the space and rock with it.
Welcome to vignette number 5, the last and final kind of showpiece of the studio. This one is my pride and joy, which is the antique marble fireplace. I, funny enough, found this on Facebook Marketplace, rented a U-Haul, and trekked my butt out to the suburbs to grab this piece.
Wow, what a freaking find though.
I manifested it or something. It was pure luck, but it just has this beautiful kind of almost yellow undertone, which I think is really creamy, and it's nothing else like we have in the studio. Also, for Christmas time, it's gonna look amazing with the garland, the candles, a Christmas tree. So it's just a really fun, different piece. I've always been in love with Brooklyn brownstones, like old historical architecture. So this was a fun way to incorporate that into the studio.
I love that so much. I got goosebumps when you were talking about Christmas time and the garlands. It's so pretty.
All right, so this is the final space. We kind of did a big U and now we're back to the windows. I have this amazing mirror, which is from West Elm. I love it. It projects so much light back into the space. I also thought it would be really fun just when you come in. A lot of people tag us in selfies. I take a lot of selfies in the mirror as well. So it's just, who doesn't want a full-length mirror? Then we have this cute little retro fridge. I really wanted a Smeg fridge, which if anyone knows Smeg fridges, they're like so $2,000. Yeah. So this is actually a Frigidaire, which is off of Amazon. It's so cute and it's stocked with water for all of our bookings. It's just a fun way to kind of like welcome people into the studio.
And then I love you have this shelving unit that has different like cups and things. We've used those for shoots before as well. So it's nice that you kind of have like a couple little props that are really easy to grab.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of a fun way to segue into our industrial sink, which is just great to have if you need to wash your hands. You have like a little bit more of a creative project, but we have a bunch of champagne glasses, greenery, just some fun stuff. If you didn't bring anything yourself, it gives you an option to get creative.
I also really love that you have this table like right in the center of everything because it kind of brings all of the different vignettes together and still gives you another spot to shoot from.
Thank you. Because this space is so big, it just felt so empty in the middle. So I just wanted something kind of like right in the middle to present you. Sometimes we'll put like a drink or a card or something like that on there. It's also just pretty with all of the greenery to shoot with too.
And how many square feet is the studio?
This studio is 1,200 square feet. So with the tall ceilings, it feels honestly massive.
That's so cool. All right, well, Courtney, thank you so much for letting us show off your beautiful space. Hats off to you. You have done an absolutely amazing job with it. I am obsessed with every single vignette, the lighting, just your whole vision coming to life here. It's been incredible to see.
Oh my gosh, you're the sweetest. I'm just so glad we could do this.
Can you tell everyone where they can find and book out your studio? Because it is available if you're a photographer, content creator, or you want to do some sort of shoot yourself here.
Yeah, for sure. So you can visit studiosunsetchicago.com. You can also find us on Instagram at Studio Sunset Chicago. All of our booking info will be on the website. You can also visit the link in our bio on our Instagram. We book through this platform called PeerSpace. You can book directly through there. It's super easy, 1, 2, 3, and we can have you booked up in like 20 minutes.
I'm also going to put all of those links down in the description box, so feel free to check them out there. Like I mentioned too, Courtney is an agent on my team, Maven, so if you are looking to rent or buy, we both work with Compass. I'll put her jot form in the link too if you're looking at her and you're like 0% fluster, I want to work with her. I totally get it. But Courtney, thank you again so much. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below and let me know what was your favorite part of Courtney's studio. I literally don't think I can pick. It's either one of your couches or your fireplace. I don't even know. I know it's the windows. Oh no, I don't know. Anyways, comment down below and let me know what you guys think. And if you haven't already, hit that big red subscribe button. I post 2 videos a week and I would love for you to follow along. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much, Courtney. And I'll see you next time.
Bye.